Ever found yourself staring into the mirror asking, "What on earth am I here for?" Don't worry, you're not alone. Millions of people are scrolling through life wondering the same thing. But here's the good news. The Bible holds the answers you've been looking for. Today, I'm going to show you 5 key steps to find your God-given purpose. And trust me, you don't want to miss step number 5. It could completely change how you see your life. Before we even talk about your purpose, you need to understand one thing. God created you with a plan in mind. He didn't just drop you here like, oops, good luck. Nope. In fact, Jeremiah 29:11 makes this clear. For I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. That's right. God's had a plan for you since before you were even born, back when you couldn't even tie your shoes. So if you've ever thought, I have no idea what I'm doing with my life, don't worry, God does. Your purpose is already written, you just need to uncover it. But here's the question. Are you ready to find out what it is? Stick around because it's about to get good. Here's where it gets fun. God didn't leave you clueless. He gave you gifts, talents, and passions that are clues to your purpose. Romans 12:6 tells us, we have different gifts according to the grace given to each of us. Now, I'm not talking about those gifts your aunt gave you that you never use. I'm talking about the things you're naturally good at. So, what are your gifts? Maybe you're great at encouraging people, or maybe you can make the best coffee on the block. Yes, even that can be a gift. Think about it. What are people always complimenting you on? What do you love doing? These are clues to your purpose. And if you're thinking, but I don't have any talents, well, remember Moses? He didn't think he was the right guy for the job either, and God used him to part the Red Sea. Part 3, following God's direction. All right, now that you've got some hints about your gifts, how do you figure out the next step? Simple, ask God for directions. The Bible gives us a clear roadmap in Proverbs chapter 3, verses 5-6. Trust in the Lord with all your heart and lean not on your own understanding. In all your ways submit to him, and he will make your paths straight. Trust me, you don't want to rely on your own GPS for this one. God's got way better directions than Google Maps. But have you asked him? If not, it's time to put the phone down, stop texting your friends for advice, and start praying. God isn't hiding your purpose from you. When you ask for direction, he promises to guide you. But here's the catch. You've got to be willing to follow. Part 4, taking action in faith. So you've prayed, you've asked God for guidance, now what? Well, this is where most people get stuck. They pray and wait for a neon sign in the sky saying, "This is your purpose." Spoiler, that's not how it works. James chapter 2 verse 17 says it best. Faith without works is dead. Translation, you've got to take action. Start where you are, even if it's small. Maybe that's serving at your church, helping your neighbors, or pursuing the passions God has given you. Purpose unfolds one step at a time as you walk in faith. Think of it like God guiding a ship. He can steer it, but you've got to start rowing first. Part 5. Trusting God's timing. And finally, here's the part that tests all of us. Trusting God's timing. Ecclesiastes chapter 3 verse 1 reminds us, there is a time for everything, and a season for every activity under the heavens. You might feel like nothing's happening. You've prayed, you've acted, but things aren't moving fast enough. Sound familiar? Well, God's timing is perfect, even if it feels slower than waiting for your Wi-Fi to reconnect. Just remember, he's not in a rush, he's in control. Your purpose will unfold exactly when it's supposed to. Conclusion: living with purpose. So what's the takeaway? Your purpose is to use your unique gifts, seek God's guidance, take action, and trust his timing. And here's the exciting part. As you walk this path, you'll discover your purpose isn't just about what you do, it's about who you are in Christ. And hey, if this video encouraged you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it with someone who's searching for their purpose too. Leave a comment below sharing how you're discovering God's plan for your life. I'd love to hear your story. You are created for a purpose. Trust God and take the next step today.